This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 7446 Ohio Place out here in the North Park neighborhood of San Diego. I'm sorry, La Mesa of San Diego. We're on top of an architectural asphalt shingle roof, fairly steep roof. You can see how shiny this roof is. So first thing I noticed when I got on this roof, and essentially what's happening is with an asphalt shingle like this, the oils have started to evaporate. It's been happening for quite some time. And as those oils evaporate, the granules then deplete. They roll off every time it rains, and that fiberglass begins to be exposed. So that's all that shininess. That's the fiberglass that's exposed on the product itself. Once that fiberglass is exposed, the waterproofing is greatly affected on it. And that's the first telltale sign that the product has gone past its life expectancy. You can see how brittle this material is as well. You can see it really just kind of starting to come apart, how easily it just really crumbles in my fingertips. The ridge caps have been replaced on this roof, but the ridge caps are already damaged as well. You can see they're starting to break apart also. Very, very brittle. You also notice that the adhesiveness on the product has completely diminished as well. You can see how loose everything is. These shingles are just starting to flap around right now. So every time it rains, whenever that wind picks up, it lifts those shingles up and allows that water to get underneath it. So based off of the age of the roof and based off the condition of the roof, you know, I would estimate that this roof might have another couple of years left on it, depending on what kind of weather that we get, just because it doesn't rain a whole lot in San Diego, but it is time to replace it. So the homeowner needs to be proactive when it comes to replacing this roof. You can see we have some exposed nail heads on this roof as well. Any kind of exposed nail head on a roof is a leak waiting to happen. So what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be replacing these whirlybirds. We're going to be replacing these with O'Hagan exhaust vents. You can see these aren't really spinning anymore, and when they do, they're super, super loud. The bearings have rusted out on those whirlybirds, and it's going to allow for a lot of water to penetrate whenever it rains. So we want to increase the exhaust ventilation on this roof. We're going to swap out those whirlybirds for O'Hagan exhaust vents. I don't see any neighbors with the newer roofs in this area, but I'll go ahead and send some pictures to the prospective buyers so they can see what I'm talking about. So tear this down to the wood decking. We're going to replace the felt underlayment that's underneath it with synthetic underlayment. We are an Owens Corning preferred contractor, so that means that this roof will come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning. That synthetic underlayment is part of the Owens Corning roofing system, and that manufacturer warranty will also go along with a lifetime workmanship warranty from us. The new vents will be sealed properly. You can see the sealant around these whirlybirds is already starting to wear through. Same thing with this one. This thing isn't really spinning at all, it's just crunching. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that. Each and every one of these penetrations are gonna be resealed and flashed properly. And then again, we're gonna be getting rid of those whirlybirds and adding O'Hagan vents. We're gonna add at least another 2 more exhaust vents to this roof just to increase the airflow. We want to cool down the house as much as we can in the summertime, keep the product that's on the roof nice and cool, and then allow moisture to escape during the wintertime as well. Once that's all said and done, synthetic underlayment is installed. We'll install a brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter of the roof, along with starter shingle throughout, and then the architectural asphalt shingle goes on top. Once that is complete, the homeowner will then have a roof that they will no longer have to deal with for the next 35 plus years. But again, just based off my inspection, the amount of fiberglass, you can see how shiny this roof is, the amount of fiberglass is exposed, the brittleness of the product, and the lack of adhesiveness, this roof needs to be replaced. That's it for my inspection.